Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their 2-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance. We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance. And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's 1-car, 2-bedroom apartment with a home office/home gym insurance. We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen/art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the 2-car garage/rehearsal space insurance. Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
The following is a live sports presentation of Glycod. GLICOD.com.
Glycod's coverage of Interstate Battery's Southern Indiana High School basketball starts now.
And welcome to Southern Indiana High School basketball, where tonight we are live from Floyd Central High School in Floyd's Knobs, Indiana, for the Floyd Central Highlanders hosting the Jeffersonville Red Devils. And the Devils coming in at 7-6. They've lost 4 of their last 6, but those teams have included Brownstown Central and Riley from up north in Kokomo. So some really tough opponents, and the Highlanders coming off a loss last week to Cordon Central, 68-66 in overtime. Both teams hoping to right the ship and turn things in the right direction as they march through January. Well, I'm Dr. Todd Carter, and alongside me is Jeff Cooper. Will Harper running our camera tonight. And Jeff, this one, could be a really, really good one, and these teams tend to play each other hard fought, even though the series record is a bit lopsided towards Jeff. But on the home court here at Floyd Central, hopefully we'll have a good one tonight.
Well, I think we will. It's a rivalry game. Both teams are played, looking through the results, they've played everybody pretty tough.
Yeah.
So, if I know Floyd Central has a little bit of a worse record, but a game like this, I'll throw out all that stuff out the door. These teams are going to play each other hard. I think it'd be a fairly close game unless somebody just gets ridiculously hot from the field.
Well, and I think both teams, and we will talk about this later, both teams needing to execute and play well in the fourth quarter and try to put a team away. So that's something that I think, in looking at the records and having seen both of them a little bits here and there, seems to be a trouble for both teams, right?
Right now it is. Yeah, they've got to be able to, once they get somebody down or in a close game, they got to really hit the the play smart. Play, they have to execute, basically. You just have to go back to your fundamentals and put these games away that you're losing closely. And hopefully, both teams will see that as the season goes on. If they're improving, then that's what will happen. So, tonight's as good a place as any to start that.
Might as well, right?
Yeah, might as well, yeah.
Well, I had a chance to talk to head coach of the Jeffersonville Red Devils just a little while ago, Sharon Wilkerson. So let's step aside, hear from some of our fantastic Glycod sponsors. When we return, you will hear from Coach Sharon Wilkerson of the Jeff Red Devils. And stay tuned for all the high school basketball action tonight on Glycod.
Dubuque County Fair is about to get its face melted! Yeah! 1 second.
I guess their faces are safe.
Shut up, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff, shut up.
Shut up, Jeff. I don't need your help.
Just like what happened in Pittsburgh.
Never mention Pittsburgh!
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
If you don't think vaping is addictive, it may have already altered your brain. The nicotine from vaping reaches a developing teen's brain within 10 seconds. This can lead to long-lasting effects like mood disorders. Plus, it can alter the memory and ability to focus and learn. Vaping can stress you out more than before you started. Get help with quitting at in.gov/vapefreeindiana or text Indiana to 873-373 to get the professional support from your own quit coach.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience. Reputation. Solutions.
What makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
The only name you need to know for all your auto repair needs is Voyner's Auto and Truck Repair. Sure, our name might be hard to say, but we can fix everything no one else wants to fix. Big or small, we can do it all. Foreign or domestic, if it needs repair, Voyner's can handle the job. The only thing high-tech about us is what we do, and we're upfront with you and we'll do the job right. One thing we have to sell is our time, and we won't waste yours. Voyner's Auto and Truck Repair. Family-owned since 1981. Call us for all of your auto repair needs.
Parents want to do what's best for their children. Teenagers love a party, and often alcohol is involved at those parties. While some people think that hosting those parties in their homes will keep their kids safe, it's wrong. And it's illegal to allow your teens and their friends to consume alcohol on your property. In fact, it's a felony. Parents who host lose the most. Don't be a party to underage drinking. Funding in part provided by the State of Indiana Division of Mental Health Services. For more information, go to ourplaceinc.org.
I'm a tailgater tailgating to get to my tailgate. I can't go anywhere. But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, it might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Contact Floyd Snobs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page today.
This edition of Coach's Comments is brought to you by Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page, with offices in Jeffersonville and Floyd's Knobs. Allstate, you're in good hands.
pregame here at Floyd Central with head coach of the Jeffersonville Red Devils, Sharon Wilkerson. And, Coach, you guys are coming off a stretch of some really tough ball games, including 2 tournaments and then Brownstown Central. Just describe how your team has played through that stretch. I know wins and losses, but against some really tough opponents.
So the wins and losses doesn't reflect the growth that we've had since the beginning of the season. And that's one of the reasons that we decided to toughen up the schedule. Our ultimate goal is to be able to make a deep run within the state. So if we're going to do that, we have to prepare ourselves. And it's going to be difficult for us because we have to go on the road and win the sectional, on the road and win the regional, on the road and win the semi-state. Everything is on the road. So we wanted to make sure that we built our schedule to reflect, so we're able to prepare ourselves for this up-and-coming tournament.
Well, now, this is the first time our Glycod family of viewers is getting to see Jeffersonville. So explain, when your team's playing like you really want them to play, what does that look like offensively and defensively?
So, man, when we're at our best, man, we're really guarding you and we really are rebounding the basketball, and that allows us to get out on the fast break. Man, we've gotten ourselves in some tough situations with some teams because they prepared for us and made us a half-court team. And we struggle in the half-court set. So our mantra has been, man, if we can get stops, we get rebounds, we get out on the break, then we create fast break opportunities. And we're really athletic. So we kind of feel our athleticism will take over and give us an advantage.
Well, as far as who's playing well on your team, I mean, I've seen the inside and who the stats are, but just tell me who seems to be rising to the top.
So right now, I would say that probably Mikey Cooper, Trey Singleton, and PJ Douglas has been they've been our rock. Right now, we've had some other guys that have contributed throughout the season, but from a consistency standpoint, those 3 have really carried the torch for us. And it's no different than tonight. We're expecting those guys to carry most of the load for us.
As far as this Floyd Central team, what have you seen as you've scouted them up?
So I would tell you, it's interesting. I watched them in person when they played against Silver Creek, first 1 or 2 games of the season. Then I watched them on film against Corton, and it's a completely different team.
Yeah.
So Coach White and his staff has done a really, really good job. It's always hard your first year to get your footing, right? But once you get your footing, and he seems to have his footing now, his team they play hard, they play together, and they're disciplined. So when you got those 3 combinations, man, it's a tough out on any opponent.
As far as just thoughts on your ball game tonight, what sorts of things do you guys have to do well to win this ball game?
I think we have to make tough plays. I think that a lot of times people put too much emphasis on offense, right? Because we try to go on 6-0 runs at different points of the game, and the only way you can go on 6-0 runs is to get stops, right? So that's been our main focus, man. We have to guard the basketball, especially here on the home floor, where they're comfortable. So we got to make it as difficult as possible for those guys to score it. Then hopefully we can knock down some shots when we get an opportunity.
All right, good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Stay tuned for all the Friday night high school basketball action tonight on Glycod.
I'm your cat. And ever since you brought me home that day, I've been plotting to destroy you. This is 1 billion years of tiger DNA just ready to pounce. And if you got the wrong home insurance coverage, you could be coughing up the cash for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem, like meow.
Contact Floyd Snobs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A community supporter of our local high school athletics, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. It's a level of care you won't find anywhere else. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com for more information. Priority Radiology, you have a choice.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
Whether you're a new or long-time patient, you know that when you call Dr. Todd Carter, you'll be treated like family. For over 25 years, Dr. Carter's been providing quality dentistry for patients throughout Southern Indiana, from regular dental exams and cleaning to restorative and cosmetic procedures. Let their dedicated and established team take care of your family today. Call Dr. Todd Carter at 812-944-5155 or visit drtoddcarter.com. You're busy, always on the go, and when your car needs repaired, you need it done right. At Call's Body Shop, you can make an estimate appointment to better serve you. Just call 812-949-5245 and schedule a time that fits your schedule. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and are family owned and operated. They've been serving Southern Indiana since 1954 at 2801 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany. It's your car, and you have a choice on your repair. Call's Body Shop. Can they fix it? Yes, they can.
At German American Bank, our communities matter. You can support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. With each purchase you make, we will donate 2 cents to your participating school of choice. Filling up your tank, buying groceries? Simply use your check card to show your support. Stop in your local German American Bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank, member FDIC.
Research has shown high school sports to be a great community influence. Join scores of local businesses that have partnered with Glycod in sponsoring live, hometown-oriented sports programming on our video and social media platforms. For more information, email info@glycod.com. With a wide range of products including video surveillance, door access, fire alarm monitoring, or burglar alarms, Northside Security ensures top service at an affordable price. Their team will efficiently plan and install your system, then train you with 24-hour monitoring. For more, contact them at 812-282-3142 or get a quote online at northsidesecurity.com. Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet.
You're watching Interstate Battery Southern Indiana High School Basketball from Glycod.
As we return to Floyd Central High School for the Floyd Central Highlanders hosting the Jeff Red Devils, it is time for the Keys to the Game. Tonight's Keys to the Game presented by Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet. First up, keys for the Jeffersonville Red Devils, and let's turn it over to analyst Jeff Cooper. Jeff, what do we think about what Jeffersonville needs to do?
Well, they really need to push the pace. Now, Floyd Central is averaging more points per game than they are, but I think that's because a lot of people tried to slow Jeff down, okay? So they need to really push the pace. At the same time, pushing the pace, they need to get back on defense, okay? Floyd Central will they'll run too.
Yep.
So they've got to get back and defend in transition, pick up shooters, And then what we talked about earlier, and this is going to be a key for both teams, they need to execute down the stretch. They get a lead, they need to put this game away. Okay. They like I said, lost a lot of close games to a lot of good teams, and it's time that that once they turn that corner and win one or two, they're going to be fine. But the time to do that's starting right now.
All right, so let's turn it over to the Floyd Central Highlanders. Sorry, one minor distraction there.
Well, Floyd Central shoots about 44% from the floor. I think in order to win this game tonight, they're going to have to be at 50 at least, maybe even 52. They got a rebound. Jeff's got a lot of size, so Floyd Central's got a team rebound. Keep them especially off the offensive glass. They really have the defensive rebound. And same for Jeff. As I said for Jeff, they got to execute down the stretch. They got to start winning some of these closer games.
Right.
So again, it's time to start doing that.
Well, and you figure, you do it often enough. You play in tight, close games. You would hope as a coach, right? You hope that sooner or later they kind of figure it out. Hey, wait a minute, this is the way we have to do it to pull this ball game out. Right?
The only problem is if you don't win a couple, when you get down to that point, your confidence is like, well, geez, here we are, we're going to lose another one. Can't do that. Again, they win one or two, they're going to turn the corner and they're going to figure out, okay, this is what we did, how to win this game. Let's carry that on forward.
All right. Well, again, tonight's Keys to the Game presented by Northside Security in Clarksville, where service and protection meet. This is also the time for me to say this broadcast is authorized by Floyd Central High School with production rights owned by Glycod Media. Our aim is to provide the most positive representation for all participating student athletes, coaches, and game personnel. thank you for watching. Well, we're going to step aside and hear from some more of our fantastic Lycott sponsors. When we come back, you will hear from first-year head coach of the Floyd Central Highlanders, Fonzo White. So stay tuned for that coming up here on Lycott.
Drug use in adolescence or early adulthood can have a serious impact on a teen's life. Teenagers who use marijuana are more likely to have lower grades, even drop out of school. They may also suffer from impaired driving, higher levels of anxiety, and depression. We all want to see the youth in our community succeed. Regardless of your stance on marijuana, we can all agree that it's not right for teens. Paid for by Drug Free Communities and Our Place.
This is what excellence in construction looks like. It's a startup company that launched in 1980 under the leadership of a husband and wife team who had a vision for growing something great, the American dream. It's two sons who have worked hard and earned the opportunity to carry on the legacy from the ground up. It's nearly 300 employees with common culture and commitment to construction. Some of the region's most visible and ambitious projects with the same heart, passion, and drive. It's our experience, our innovation, our reputation, and core values that set us apart. Mack Construction. This is what excellence looks like.
You're busy, always on the go, and when your car needs repaired, you need it done right. At Call's Body Shop, you can make an estimate appointment to better serve you. Just call 812-949-5245 and schedule a time that fits your schedule. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and are family-owned and operated. They've been serving Southern Indiana since 1954 at 2801 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany. It's your car, and you have a choice on your repair. Call's Body Shop. Can they fix it? Yes, they can.
In one fell swoop, one innocent city will be left with one burning question.
What? No.
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
The only name you need to know for all your auto repair needs is Voinier's Auto and Truck Repair. Sure, our name might be hard to say, but we can fix everything no one else wants to fix. Big or small, we can do it all. Foreign or domestic, if it needs repair, Voinier's can handle the job. The only thing high-tech about us is what we do, and we're upfront with you and we'll do the job right. One thing we have to sell is our time, and we won't waste yours. Voinier's Auto and Truck Repair. Family-owned since 1981. Call us for all of your auto repair needs.
You're watching Interstate Battery Southern Indiana High School Basketball from Glycod.
Here pregame before Jeffersonville and Floyd Central at Floyd Central. Floyd Central head coach Fonzo White. Coach, tough loss last week against Cordon Central. Boy, you guys played so tough to get that to an overtime. And just your thoughts on getting over that last hurdle in a ball game like that.
Well, again, we just try to work on us, and we've been in many games where we get down, but we always have that fight in us to get back in a game. And my challenge to the guys is that can we ever position ourselves to a point to where we don't have to fight so hard to get back in a game, but to actually get to that point to where we can sustain what we do in a game. And it's always tough mentally, but physically we're able to do it, but it's just getting the guys there mentally.
Yeah. Well, and you guys seem to play you were so tough inside. Conrad especially, 20 boards or so, just so tough inside. A little bit different tonight with this Jeffersonville team that's longer, lankier, and wants to rebound. Just your thoughts on how you're going to try to control that paint and those rebounds, especially in a game like tonight.
Well, we just got to continue to do what we do. I mean, we work on rebounding. We do multiple efforts. I tell the guys, just as long as we make sure we get a solid box out, we get the right position, we put our hands up, shot goes up, hands goes up, we go find a body, and we find it, we hit it, we go get the ball.
I'll tell you what, the one thing I really have noticed is having watched this Floyd Central throughout the year, boy, the maturity level, even though wins and losses, are just, they are what they are. Boy, the maturity level and how you guys are playing is so much different difference from the start of the game? What sorts of things are they starting to really do like you'd like them to?
Well, we're starting to realize, and sometimes, we're our own worst enemy, where we don't value the play, the possession sometimes, where, I told them tonight, we got to value every possession like in baseball. They value every run. So we need to value each possession as if it's a run, and we just got to make sure that we handle the ball with assuredness. We got to make sure that we know that who we're passing the ball to and trust that they're going to come meet the pass and they're going to help us out. So that way we limit our turnovers. And, that's the biggest thing I would say about the maturity level is that the guys are starting to figure it all out midway through the season right now, that we know who we are and we know what we're capable of doing.
As far as this Jeff team goes, anything in particular you've noticed as you've scouted them up?
Well, they're just tough. Like you got the Singleton kid that, he's got nice mid-range jumper. The Rose kid, he does a great job of driving and pulling up for the mid-range shot around the elbows. The other kid, Cooper's a good shooter from the outside. So, they got a lot of weapons. They got a lot of speed, a lot of quickness. And, they're going to try to speed you up. But, in the same token, we're capable of speeding people up as well.
Any sorts of things in particular you think, boy, Floyd Central's got to do these things well tonight, and we'll come away with the win. Thoughts on that?
Well, we got to rebound first and foremost, and we got to be active on the defensive end with active hands, active feet, active voice, and, we got to write our own narrative. Well, every game, we got to write our own narrative, and we control what we can control.
All right, good luck tonight, Coach. Thank you.
Hey, thank you very much.
And stay tuned for all the high school basketball action tonight on Glycod.
American Bank. Our communities matter. You can support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. With each purchase you make, we will donate 2 cents to your participating school of choice. Filling up your tank, buying groceries? Simply use your check card to show your support. Stop in your local German American Bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank. Member FDIC.
When young people need a place to go and someone to help, there's always a safe place nearby. Clark County Youth Shelter and Family Services, a local nonprofit organization, designates businesses and organizations throughout Clark and Floyd counties as safe places, which offer immediate help and safety to area youth who are experiencing crises. For more information on these safe places and a list of locations, visit ccysfs.org. This is a message from the Clark County Youth Shelter.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience, reputation, solutions.
This second shift. This old pair of pants. This staycation. This brown bag lunch. At American Family Insurance, we understand what it takes to make your new kitchen, that new car, or your new house a reality. It's the same as it takes to protect it. To protect your new life, your future, your dreams.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A community supporter of our local high school athletics, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. It's a level of care you won't find anywhere else. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com for more information. Priority Radiology, you have a choice.
Homeowners, I wanted to apologize because we made a billboard that said affordable monthly payments, and I didn't explain that to everybody what that meant. So now I'm going to show you guys how much of affordable monthly payment really is. So we check this out right here. If you have a $10,000 roof project, all right, you got $10,000, okay, it is only $107 a month, okay? And let's say that you have a $15,000 roof project. We'll write it here. It is only $161 a month.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by Andy's Roofing in Sellersburg, the #1 shingle roofing contractor in Louisville and Southern Indiana. Andy's Roofing.
Tailgate or tailgating to get to my tailgate. I can't go anywhere. But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, it might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Contact Floyd Snobs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page today.
In one fell swoop, one innocent city will be left with one burning question.
Where's Super Guy?
What?
No.
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
From Glycod, it's Interstate Batteries Southern Indiana High School Basketball. Interstate Batteries, outrageously dependable since 1952. Tonight's game is brought to you by Jim Butner Auto Group, Southern Indiana's top choice for buying a pre-owned vehicle. Mack Construction, experience, reputation, solutions. Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page, he puts you in good hands. Clark County Health Department, prevent, promote, protect. Centra Credit Union, centered around you. State Farm Insurance Agent Theresa Lamb, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Priority Radiology in New Albany, you have a choice. And by German American Bank, Skyline Chili, Clark County Youth Services, Northside Security, and Call's Body Shop. Now, courtside for all the action from Glycod on Interstate Batteries Southern Indiana High School Basketball.
As we return to Floyd Central High School out of the national anthem here, it's time for starting lineups. Tonight's starting lineups presented by Andy's Roofing, the #1 shingle roofing contractor in Louisville and Southern Indiana. So first, from the Jeffersonville Red Devils, the Red Devils go as follows. Trey Singleton, a 6'8 junior. Michael Cooper, a 6'3 junior guard. PJ Douglas, a 6'4 junior forward. Jeremy Rose, a 6-foot senior. And Sean Boyd, a 6-foot junior guard. So again, Singleton, Cooper, Douglas, Rose, and Boyd, the starting lineup for the Jeff Red Devils. And for the home Floyd Central Highlanders, they will go as follows. 6'3 senior Nathan Rushing, and Austin Cardwell, number 13, 6'2 senior guard. Jackson Stone, number 22, a 6'2 freshman guard. Tristan Robertson, the point guard, a 6'2 senior. And then Brock Conrad, a 6'6 junior. It should be noted that Brock Conrad coming off of a double last week against Corden Central, where he had 17 points and 20 rebounds. Jeff, that's an impressive number. So tonight's starting lineups presented by Andy's Roofing, the #1 shingle roofing contractor in Louisville and Southern Indiana. Well, Jeff, any other thoughts as we've watched them warm up and we've heard from the coaches?
Well, Jeff's still really young. To start with them, they've got 4 juniors starting.
Yep.
And Floyd Central has 2 or 3 younger, players in their lineup too, especially Jackson Stone, a freshman. So,
and definitely contributing for Floyd has been Landon Reed. He started the Providence game and has they're trying to sort of work him back in. He's been basically the 6th man for these Highlanders.
He's a freshman too, isn't he?
Yep, he's a freshman too. Sorry, I guess I should have led with that. Yes, he's a freshman too. So as we go to get underway, Cardwell off the tip from Conrad, and Floyd Central first up on offense.
Jeff starting out in man.
Rushing, dumps it down to Conrad in the paint. Back out, that's Stone for 3, off iron. Volleyball tips, and there's your rebounding, Jeff.
Yep.
Rushing. Oh, trying to get it to Cardwell, and turnover for Floyd.
Right idea, just didn't make a good pass there. Let's see, Floyd looks like they're going to start in a 2-3 here. See if they do anything out of it, trap or anything. Now the way to beat that is get somebody in the middle.
That's Rose at the circles for Jeffersonville. Number 1. Now left side.
That offense
Cooper.
Here.
Yep. Boyd with it there, and now back to Rose. Cooper takes it into the paint, dumps it down, trying to find Singleton, and he stepped on the in line.
Well, that was a good look there. He got that in there, and Singleton just couldn't handle it. And Jeff's going to come out in some pressure here. Let's see if it's just man press.
And they do like to press, and then they really want to try to turn you over.
Oh, yeah.
And create there. So that's Robertson with it. Also the quarterback for these Highlanders this past couple of years.
One thing good about having a muscular point guard, you're not just going to knock him off the ball.
And rushing, fouled on his way to the hoop. And he will go to the line. So 74% free throw shooter has the chance to put somebody on the scoreboard here.
Yeah, that was on Cooper. It's his first.
Just a reminder, new foul rules. As of the 5th foul in each quarter, the teams will then go to line for a double bonus situation to shoot 2. Now this, of course, is shooting free throw just because fouled on the shot attempt. But then those reset in each quarter. So Floyd on the board with that Nate Rushing free throw. Oh, Singleton at the other end. Pretty there.
Yep, the old side break. Good job there.
And that was certainly Jeff being quick.
Yep. Got your big running the floor there.
Cardwell and tied up by Boyd. And they're going to call foul. Interesting call.
He may have got him. I don't know.
Well, yeah, it's one of those. Could have been 50-50 maybe, or ball into Rushing. And he's just going to take the long 2 and gets it to go.
That is a shooter's bounce.
That was a shooter's bounce. You are right. That's one of those home court bounces, too, just because you shoot on these rims.
Yeah, you're used
all the
to
time when you're the team in white. Trey Singleton working against Conrad. Oh, nicely done. Got it up, but just couldn't finish. Conrad down with it, and then Cardwell steps on the end line. Just trying to hustle a little too much for the Highlanders.
Yeah, that was a good pass. I don't know. Conrad did a good job there throwing Singleton off there a little bit, but got to put that in.
Oh, nicely done, and the harm. See if we can show you that. And that was Rose that made that bucket.
Stone on the foul there.
Chance for the N1 is good.
if you got cutters, you got to watch where they're coming from and bump them off their spot or bump them off where they want to go.
And rushing quickly across, dumps it down to Stone, is fouled. Can't get it to go.
Nice pass there by Rushing.
Going to show you that make and foul again here. That was very well done passing by Singleton.
Yeah. You got bigs that can interior pass like that, you got a plus there.
So the freshman on the line can't get it to go. Floyd Central as a team, 68% free throw shooting. Stone just 3 of 5 on the season, now 3 of 6, 50%, and misses, gets the ball back, can't get that one to go. Tipped out of bounds, they're going to say it is off of Cooper, and Conrad again in on that action.
Yeah, I don't.
Anthony Fresh checking in the ball game, number 10 for the Devils.
Sure looked like that was knocked out of Cooper's hands, but again, he's got a much better view than I do.
Cardwell in traffic, can't get it to go.
Wow, that's a tough shot there.
That was a tough shot. And that's Cooper from the wing, can't get it to go. Conrad cleans up the board.
So far, Floyd Central doing the job on the glass.
Robertson looks to drive, gets a little screen, and can't get it to go. Now, I was going to say Jeff was out. Oh, nice move there, and the foul. See if we can show you at least the end of that transition.
Yeah, they run their transition seemingly up the side there and hit the cutters going down the lane.
That was
good job
rushing on the foul. And Singleton will go to the line to try to extend the Jeff lead. Swishes the first home.
Jeff shoots 65% as a team from the line.
3 team fouls for Jeff, 2 for the Highlanders. Oh, good board there. Knocked out of Conrad's hands. And who was that masked man? That was Ray Laird.
Yeah.
New in the ball game that had another attempt, but Conrad gets that. And now Floyd's back on offense. Rushing, can't get the roll there. Floyd Central having a little trouble with their field goal percentage at this point, Jeff.
And that's what we said. They got to shoot at least 50% to win this game, I think.
Cooper dumps it down. Ray Laird gets it to Singleton. Gets it to go.
Another really nice interior pass there. Jeff did a good job getting back in transition that time.
Singleton with 5 of the 8 Jeff points. Conrad, tough shot.
Made a good move, but then just kind of threw it up there. All right, here's the side. Now they're now reverse it. You got a man wide open.
That's Fresh with it, gives it up. Now Cooper takes some instructions from the Jeff bench.
No relation.
No relation, right, okay.
Maybe, but no relation. But I know it.
Cooper works it left. Looks left, works it left. Boyd on that wing. They want to get it down to Singleton.
You got to get Laird out of there. He's been.
That was a nifty pass. It just wasn't connected. Rushing, couldn't get it to go, and then the ball batted away, and there's a foul. That's going to go against Conrad trying to hustle for it.
He made a great move, but the great move made it a tougher shot.
Yeah, Cardwell just couldn't finish.
Yeah.
Jeff got back so well.
Yeah, that's Floyd Central's 1 out of 8 starting out here from the field. Jeff starting out 3 out of 6.
Fresh with it. Back out to Boyd. Douglas back to Fresh. Shoots the 3 off the rim to Laird and resets. P.J. Douglas with the floater.
Could have got a foul called on Conrad there, but he finished anyway.
That's Reed in the ball game, number 3. Splits the defense. And offensive foul.
Nice job there setting up for the charge.
Well, Jeff certainly just being more physical at this point.
Yeah. And it's still a 2-3. They're just bringing the point guard up, giving him a different look here. Try to put a little pressure on the ball handler.
Fresh now in the corner. Cooper for three. Won't fall. Rushing. Comes down with the board. Robertson. On-ball defense so far very good from the Red Devils. Rushing, tough ball, goes back out after it, tips it back out. Robertson for three. He buries it.
Well, they needed that.
Sure did.
Been a little bit since they put one on the board there.
Cut this Jeff lead to 4. But again, the Jeff defense was just very physical there,
yep.
Jeff. And Brock Conrad goes down, trying to get around Laird. A 3 from Jeffersonville. Who knocked that down, Jeff?
Boyd, I believe.
I think that it was, yes.
Or Douglas, one of the two.
We will find out here in a moment. I didn't hit the capture button there, although I do want to, in this little break, we'll show you that. Robertson 3.
Well, he was wide open on that 3.
Sure was. Back to live action here, 13-6. Robertson works down into a double team and nearly throws it, throw it into the Jeff bench.
4 turnovers for Floyd right here. Another freshman in the game, this one from Jeff.
Fresh checks to the sideline, and that's Caleb Jones in the ball game. Scooter Stewart, senior, who's got the ball now, also in the ball game for the Devils. Okay, Douglas to Rose. Singleton working against Cardwell. Sit back, trying to find Douglas down low.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout from the Jeffersonville Red Devils, so we will take a brief timeout as well. Come on back for more here on Glycod.
Drug use in adolescence or early adulthood can have a serious impact on a teen's life. Teenagers who use marijuana are more likely to have lower grades, even drop out of school. They may also suffer from impaired driving, higher levels of anxiety, and depression. We all want to see the youth in our community succeed. Regardless of your stance on marijuana, we can all agree that it's not right for teens. Paid for by Drug Free Communities and Our Place.
You're watching Interstate Battery Southern Indiana High School Basketball from Glycod.
As we are back to live action, minute to go here in the first quarter. Jeffersonville working again on offense. That was Stewart trying to find his man and just couldn't make it happen.
They're saying it got tipped, but I don't think it got tipped. It was just a tough pass. He got in there where he shouldn't have been.
Reed with it, working against the senior Stewart. Loses the handle, picks it back up, gets it to Robertson. Down in deep, throws it to Rushing, who's rejected by Singleton. Now Singleton's out on the run. And now Jeff slows it down a bit. Rose to Stewart in the corner. Back inside Douglas. Now Rose for 3. That one won't fall. And that was Jones on the rebound, but traveled.
Yeah, did a good job getting the rebound there. Lost his balance going up. See if Floyd holds it for 1 here.
Going to have to get the ball in bounds first. And
They
no,
don't.
5 seconds. I thought it was going to be a whistle in the bench calling the timeout.
Yeah, I did too. It seemed like a little bit of a quick foul.
So now see if Jeff wants to hold for the last with their 13-6 lead.
One thing that's really impressed me, Todd, about Jeff is the way they move the ball around. Very good. Inside to outside, around the perimeter, inside to inside, just everywhere. Yeah, I think they are going to hold it here.
Douglas and Rose playing a little pitch and catch against the zone. Singleton, though, already working for it, working against Floyd. And
Gotta take
nice
that.
bucket there, yep.
Parting of the Red Sea.
Rushing, tough catch. Puts up the shot at the buzzer, but it will not go, and that will do it for the first quarter. So at the end of 1, we've got Jeffersonville 15, Floyd Central 6. We ask you to come on back. Second quarter upcoming here on Glycon.
Don't think vaping is addictive. It may have already altered your brain. The nicotine from vaping reaches a developing teen's brain within 10 seconds. This can lead to long-lasting effects like mood disorders. Plus, it can alter the memory and ability to focus and learn. Vaping can stress you out more than before you started. Get help with quitting at in.gov/vapefreeindiana or text Indiana to 873-373 to get the professional support from your own quit coach.
At German American Bank, our communities matter. You can support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. With each purchase you make, we will donate 2 cents to your participating school of choice. Filling up your tank, buying groceries? Simply use your check card to show your support. Stop in your local German American Bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank, member FDIC.
You're watching Interstate Battery Southern Indiana High School Basketball from Glycod.
The second quarter has just begun, and P.J. Douglas fouled underneath and will go to the line.
Another nice interior pass there from Singleton.
Stone whistled for his second. And Jeff with an opportunity to increase their lead, and they do by 1 there. And now 2.
Floyd has got to start seeing some shots drop. Now they're in a 1-2-2. Middle to side, side to middle.
Floyd wants to get the ball inside and try to pass out of it, but boy, the Jeff defense has been very, very good on that. Cardwell hits the 3.
That was a nice look there.
His first bucket of the ball game. Rose, but whistles come. Offensive foul.
Is that his second?
Believe so. No, just first. Yeah, Rose is first. But that allows the Jeff full court press to get set. Calvin Floyd to trigger. Does to Robertson.
All they're doing is pressuring the inbounds, but they're not trapping out of it yet.
Yeah, you figure that might be coming. It's like a late second quarter, early third quarter trick, isn't it?
Well, it depends on when you need it.
Oh, right. Okay.
But I don't know if they're trying to wear.
Nice pass there. Floyd just couldn't get it to go, though. Singleton ends up with it and finally gets it ahead. Douglas. And back over to Boyd. Boyd gets that one.
That was Boyd.
That was Boyd. Into Cardwell. And a foul. That one's going to go against Boyd. His second, I believe.
Yeah, I think you're right on that. Cooper right there, he left his man. He was ready to trap there until Boyd committed the foul.
Anthony Fresh, sophomore, checks in the ball game as Boyd heads to the sideline. Rushing. Down in traffic, tries the up and under, and it's blocked. Robertson thought about the three, takes it inside. Tough mid-range jumper. Down with it comes Singleton.
Floyd is 1 out of 12 from 2-point range so far.
Well, Jeff is really they are contesting absolutely everything. Fresh gets it to Singleton, now back to Rose, keeps it in play, back to Cooper.
Barely.
Nicely done.
You got a shooter over here.
Fresh.
No angle to pass it, though. See what Robertson right there, he bodied up Douglas on the cut. That's what you got to do on that.
From the elbow and getting his own board was Cooper.
Floyd calling timeout here.
So Floyd with a timeout. We will take a timeout as well. Come on back. We'll have more second quarter upcoming here on Glycon.
You're watching Interstate Battery Southern Indiana High School Basketball from Glycod.
(22-9), our score from here at Floyd Central High School, where the Jeff Red Devils have certainly come out very strong in this first half, and I mean that quite literally.
Yeah.
They have played very physically and contested absolutely everything Floyd Central has tried to do on the interior, on the offensive end.
Well, they forced a lot of difficult shots. I don't know if Floyd has got to take better shots, maybe slow down a little bit and move the ball around just a little bit more in their offense and take a little bit better wide open looks instead of trying to go in there and throw the ball up underhanded, getting it blocked or off the top of the board or whatever. It's been tough. Send somebody along here.
Dr. Todd Carter, Jeff Cooper, and Will Harper on the camera for you here tonight from Floyd Central High School.
So they sent somebody along there and actually pulled two people off of him, but they still couldn't get it in bounds.
Calvin Floyd again to trigger. Gets it into Ryan Floyd, twin brother. Now back to Calvin, crosses timeline against Singleton.
You mean the Floyd brothers play for Floyd?
They do. Rushing with the two.
There's the run the side break. There it goes. Now here's your post back. Yeah, good job.
Dump down low. P.J. Douglas. Oh, nice. Sweet touch there.
Yep.
Robertson working against P.J. Douglas.
A couple of well-built young men there going at it.
Yep. Rushing. Tries to find Calvin Floyd, but Douglas stepped in the way, and then Ryan Floyd commits the foul.
Again, maybe penetrating just a little bit too deep there, trying to do too much. Rushing's a little frustrated right now.
6'3" senior Nate Rushing, averaging almost 16 points a game. So far tonight has 5 for the Highlanders. Rose with it. And now back around to Fresh and then back out to Cooper. Rose just working it around, just working that perimeter, trying to get into Singleton. Double team comes, and then a travel.
That's a tough place to catch the ball there for Singleton. It really didn't leave him anything to do with it.
Well, especially when the double team came so quickly.
Yeah.
Boyd back in the ball game for the Red Devils, trying to get it head to Ryan Floyd. Does. Gets it back out to Robertson. Catch, shoots, misses. And out of bounds to Jeff.
Well, Jeff's winning the battle of the boards, too, right now. That's not huge, but difference, but it's there.
Early it seemed to go Floyd Central's way, but now it is certainly the momentum has swung the other way. Boyd with it. Douglas. Singleton fronted down low. Now the double team comes. Open man to Rose. Now back out to Boyd for three. Buries it.
Another case of great ball movement there. Jeff's knocking down some threes. They've hit 3 of them.
That's Ryan Floyd.
Yeah, don't force a shot. There you go.
It's it back to Calvin.
Conrad's still on the bench.
Conrad is still on the bench, and he grabbed his hip, and so you wonder. That's out of bounds to Floyd Central. Yeah,
you wonder if he's got an ice pack on his left hip.
He does have kind of a hip pointer.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
Well, that explains the margin right now, too, not having him in there.
Robertson in the corner working against Douglas. Pass to Cardwell. Long three. Can't get it to go. That also explains the rebound woes, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Rose with it and rushing commits a kind of a silly foul that far away from the basket.
That's his second, too.
It is his second.
Rushing's really frustrated right now. He needs to calm down and just play his game. They have taken him out of the game on the offensive end.
Singleton with it. Now Douglas around the horn. Cooper on the drive, gives it up to Douglas. Travel. A little foot drag there.
Yep.
And it'll come back the way of Floyd Central.
Both teams sitting at 6 turnovers right now.
This Jeff team, too, has played such tough competition. Oh, ball out to Reed. He lays it up and in.
How's that not a walk, Todd?
I'm not sure exactly, but the no whistle was blown, and Reed is on the board with 2 points.
He caught the ball at the three-point line and hit a layup.
Good pass out of that by Rajon Laird.
Yeah.
Down in the corner, Douglas. Down to Ray Laird. Back out to Boyd. He thought about the three. Cooper will take it instead and buries it.
I'll tell you what, if they keep hitting threes, Floyd's going to have a hard time coming back in this one.
But the
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to say with the defense Jeff is playing, Floyd Central is going to have a hard time coming back in this one.
Yep.
That is good. Sean Boyd's third, I believe. I think he will end up going to have a seat for a bit.
Yep, it is. You're right. That was a good call, too. He turned sideways when Robertson was going in there.
As Robertson hits the free throw line, 61% free throw shooter. Makes the first.
Man, to hold this team to 14 points this far into the second quarter is pretty impressive.
Yeah, really good defense by Red Devils. Robertson makes both.
Now they're going to try a little 2-2-1 here. Somebody go to the middle.
It's what they like to do off of a make. The problem is they haven't had any makes.
No, they haven't had any makes.
That was Cooper. He just did what you do once you beat it.
Yeah.
Take it right to the hole.
Oh, good hustle by Cooper there.
Yep, sure was. And Cooper shoots the three. Gets it to go.
That was a heck of a crossover there.
So Cooper leading all scorers with 10. Trying to dump it down to Reed. Pass just a little too hard.
Yeah. Reed kind of took his off of it a little bit too, I think. I think Floyd Central needs another timeout here. I don't know. And now they've gone to like a 1-2-2 look.
Ray Laird gives it back up. Down the corner, Fresh. Laird gets it back and then back out to Cooper. Shoots another three. That one won't go. And Jeff resets.
Well, I'll tell you what, Laird's done some good things in there, especially on the boards.
Oh, nice there by Cooper.
That's at least 3 offensive rebounds Laird's got. Now they're trapping out of it.
In the corner, Reed shoots the long 2. That one won't go. Nice board there by Jones on the weak side. Down inside, Laird. And Jeff resets, dumps it down to Laird. He's blocked from behind. And then the ball knocked out of bounds to Floyd Central.
That was a good block there. Tell you what, Floyd Central needs to get I'd go for a quick bucket here and then try to make sure they don't give up another bucket, try to cut this lead down below 20. If they can.
Robertson, cross timeline, and good hands by Singleton, and then trying to find Reed, can't do it. So turnover Floyd Central.
Now if I'm Jeff, I think I'll just hold it for one here. Unless you get a layup like Rose did the last time.
Sure.
Got to take that if it comes open.
Rose with it. Comes it to Laird, now back around. 8 seconds. That's Rose, and gets it to go.
Wow.
And at the buzzer, it's sails on by. We'll show you that last make as we get ready for halftime here at Floyd Central. And with that bucket, it makes it Jeffersonville 39, Floyd Central 15. Come on back. We'll have the halftime show for you here as we will get you the ticker and, of course, the stats from the first half on Glycott.
Vaccines help fight infections. When your child gets vaccinated, their immune system will remember the vaccine and attack the germ if it ever invades their body. Physicians suggest following the recommended vaccination schedule to provide your child with the best protection against serious diseases. The Clark County Health Department reminds you to stay up to date on your vaccines. For more information, please visit clarkhealth.net. Clark County Health Department. Prevent, promote, protect.
Let's be honest. You don't see Grandma nearly enough. Which means the dead car battery you've spent the morning dealing with has robbed her of precious grandkid time. It's unfortunate, sure, but it's not like she's going to write you out of her will or anything. Right? When you need to be there, you need an Interstate. The car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
Whether you're a new or long-time patient, you know that when you call Dr. Todd Carter, you'll be treated like family. For over 25 years, Dr. Carter's history for patients throughout southern Indiana, from regular dental exams and cleaning to restorative and cosmetic procedures. Let their dedicated and established team take care of your family today. Call Dr. Todd Carter at 812-944-5155 or visit drtoddcarter.com.
Parents want to do what's best for their children. Teenagers love a party, and often alcohol is involved at those parties. While some people think that hosting those parties in their homes will keep their kids safe, it's wrong. And it's illegal to allow your teens and their friends to consume alcohol on your property. In fact, it's a felony. Parents who host lose the most. Don't be a party to underage drinking. Funding in part provided by the State of Indiana Division of Mental Health Services. For more information, go to ourplaceinc.org.
What makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
Tonight's halftime report is brought to you by Centra Credit Union for banking and financial services that are centered around you. Visit Centra.org.
Halftime here at Floyd Central High School, 39-15 our score, and we've got the ticker up and running. Of course, our ticker tonight and our entire Southern Indiana basketball season brought to you by the Clark County Health Department. Scoreboard presented by Clark County Health Department. Are you up to date on your immunizations? For scheduling and more information, contact them at 812-282-7521. We're Dr. Todd Carter, Jeff Cooper on the call with you tonight. We're going to take just a minute and talk about this one, Jeff, and then take a break and come back and hit our Centra Credit Union halftime stats. Just your brief thoughts here.
I'm surprised. I mean, Jeff, I really expected this to be a close game. I really did. And Jeff has just come out both on offense and defense. I mean, they are lights out on both ends. And, of course, Floyd Central, Brooks Conrad's a key for them inside. And they
absolutely,
without having him in there, it's been a struggle for them to score offensively and defend defensively. So let's hope that young man comes back in the second half. But if he doesn't, Floyd Central's in for a long night.
In for a long night, absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, let's hear from Centra Credit Union and some more of our fantastic Black God sponsors. When we come back, we will get you those halftime stats, and then we'll have second half upcoming quickly here on Glycott.
Makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
Homeowners, I wanted to apologize because we made a billboard that said affordable monthly payments, and I didn't explain that to everybody what that meant. So now I'm going to show you guys how much of an affordable monthly payment really is. So we check this out right here. If you have a $10,000 roof project, all right, you got $10,000, okay, it is only $107 a month, okay? And let's say that you have a $15,000 roof project. We'll write it here. It is only $161 a month.
This second shift, this old pair of pants, this staycation, this brown bag lunch. At American Family Insurance, we understand what it takes to make your new kitchen, that new car, or your new house a reality. It's the same as it takes to protect it, to protect your new life, your future, your dreams.
Yes, I'm a dreamer.
If you don't think vaping is addictive, it may have already altered your brain. The nicotine from vaping reaches a developing teen's brain within 10 seconds. This can lead to long-lasting effects like mood disorders. Plus, it can alter the memory and ability to focus and learn. Vaping can stress you out more than before you started. Get help with quitting at in.gov/vapefreeindiana or text Indiana to 873-373 to get the professional support from your own quit coach.
This is what excellence in construction looks like. It's a startup company that launched in 1980 under the leadership of a husband and wife team who had a vision for growing something great, the American dream. It's two sons who have worked hard and earned the opportunity to carry on the legacy from the ground up. It's nearly 300 employees with common culture and commitment to construction, Some of the region's most visible and ambitious projects with the same heart, passion, and drive. It's our experience, our innovation, our reputation, and core values that set us apart. Mack Construction. This is what excellence looks like.
You're watching Interstate Battery Southern Indiana High School Basketball from Glycod.
Now it's time for our Centra Credit Union halftime stats. Tonight's halftime stats presented by Centra Credit Union, centered around you. For those, let's turn it over to Jeff Cooper.
Well, let's look at Jeff first. They're the visitors, and their stats are a lot prettier. They shot 15 out of 25 overall, and unofficial, 60%. They were 5 out of 10 from 3, especially that second quarter they got hot. Of course, that's 50%. They were 5 out of 6 from the stripe, 83%. Had 16 rebounds and 6 turnovers. For Floyd Central, it's not so pretty. 5 out of 23 from the floor, 22%. They did hit 2 out of 7 threes for 29%, 3 out of 6 from the stripe, 50%, 12 rebounds and 9 turnovers. So they got to do a better job taking care of the ball. They got to shoot the ball better. They're nowhere near that 50% mark. So
let's try to briefly go over scoring for the Highlanders, trailing Highlanders. 5 each for Nate Rushing and Tristan Robertson, 3 for Austin Cardwell, 2 for Landon Reed. The Red Devils are paced by Michael Cooper with his 12, 9 from P.J. Douglas, 5 each from Trey Singleton and Jeremy Rose, and Sean Boyd contributed 6 on 2 made three-point buckets. So again, Cooper pacing the Red Devils, and a pair of Highlanders, Rushing and Robertson, they had 5.
Rushing got really frustrated at first half. He just needs to come out and relax and take what's there instead of trying to force too much. And I think he especially started forcing when Conrad went out. So
right.
I do not see Conrad.
Does not appear Conrad is headed out.
Nope.
Looks like Carter McQuigg, the sophomore, is maybe out in his place.
That's easy for you to say.
And I don't even see Conrad on the bench.
No,
is he at the very end?
No, he came out and then walked outside of the big Highlander there and went out in the hall or something.
Okay,
so,
over towards the training room.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, no, he's not out.
All right, so Floyd with the ball first.
And for Jeff, you keep doing what you're doing because it's build good habits here.
Rushing and hits a pretty one there.
Yeah, he didn't try to force that one. I mean, he beat his man just enough to get up a good clean look.
Do we have a uniform change there? Is that P.J. Douglas in 15 now?
I believe it is.
Yeah, it
yes.
is. Singleton down low. Rose, and it pops through the hands of Singleton, so good defense. That trip down by Floyd Central.
Well, it was more like Singleton wasn't expecting the pass. I mean, he was expecting Rose to take that little shot.
So just underway here in the third period. Robertson working against Douglas. Stone with it, finds Rushing. Spin move, and they're going to call a push.
That was not a good call.
So Michael Cooper whistled for his second. And I think they're saying that's all lower body. The block was there, so but I understand.
No, that's
I was trying to stay positive for the IHSA broadcast.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah. No
Hard off the back iron there for Nate Rushing. And Rushing goes through spells where he has some trouble from the free throw line. See if he can right the ship here.
Nope. And he knew it as soon as he shot it. He chased the rebound. Yeah.
But Singleton comes down with it.
I will say that official has a really nice head of white hair there.
Douglas hits the 2.
So I'm trying to be positive.
There you go.
Yeah, I was thinking about dyeing my hair white.
Reed couldn't make it happen on the other end, and quickly Jeff back down on offense.
Nothing, huh?
I was. It's a lovely white as it is.
Oh, that's convenient.
Yeah. Reed pulls it down, gets it over to Robertson. Really, honestly, I was just trying not to touch that with 10-foot pole. So, rushing, long
there
three, buries it. And on the other end, a little push by Robertson, and Cooper will head to the line.
They called a shooting foul?
Nope, on the floor. I'm sorry.
Floor. Yep. Well, it's good
Cooper
to see.
sort of one step later put the ball up, and I thought maybe they would give him that. Rose with it, dumps it down to Douglas. Now inside Singleton, and the harm.
Nice. That was really nicely done.
So the bucket and chance to go to the line. Let's show you that.
Singleton's first bucket in a while, but boy, I tell you what, he went up really strong.
Back to live action in time to see that one drop through.
Thought about it.
And ball out of bounds. Nope. We're going to say to Floyd Central.
I had no idea on that one.
I'm not sure.
Conrad's at the scorer's table here.
Conrad is at the scorer's table, so he checks in.
Let's see if he can give him a boost here.
A lot of work to do, though, for the Highlanders down 24.
Maybe a little bit too much to ask for.
Conrad gets it back out. He's still favoring that hip a little bit, though, isn't he?
A little bit.
Robertson clears some space, can't get it to go. Rushing had it tipped out of his hands. And Douglas comes back the other way. Singleton, and then the ball loose, ahead, Rushing, and gets it to go.
Rushing's got all 7 points here in the second half, so it's good to see that young man getting it together here.
And then commits a foul.
That's his third, I think.
It is.
It's like he just couldn't get his hand off of him. I don't know what he was thinking there.
Try to show you that last bucket here. Now back to live action with Rose going to the hoop. Can't get it to go. Ball spins around. Reed comes up with it. Off to Robertson. Collects and then is fouled. Little hold there from Rose. That'll be his second.
Yeah, he kind of put the hand out there.
Fresh checks in the ball game as Rose heads to the sideline for the Devils.
Oh, he's definitely favoring that. No. He had some kind of wrap on it.
He had a wrap on it, was trying, and he's shaking his head saying, that's not helping. So back out he comes.
Give the man credit for trying to give it a go there.
Yeah, he tried.
Yep. There you go.
Reed for three. Can't get it to fall. Tipped by Singleton. Out to Cooper and lays it in.
Just a really smart play there by Singleton. He's a nice player. I like him.
Sure is. Rushing, can't get it to go. Cardwell brings down the rebound, but too low. It's tipped away, and then a foul. I'll say just Fresh got a little too handsy there.
Yeah.
Stone checks back in. Reed to the sideline for the Highlanders as Douglas goes to the sidelines and Ray Laird. Back to the ball game for the Devils.
Laird did a lot of good stuff there.
And offensive foul.
That's 4 on Rushing.
It sure is. And Singleton had that position and made it just too tough.
Another play there where it looked like he took an extra step.
Yep, I thought so too.
But Singleton was just kind of right there. And then, again, that another case of Rushing, maybe trying to do stuff he, not there.
Keep looking at the Floyd Central bench to see if there will be a substitution. And yes, Reed comes right back in the ballgame for Rushing. So Rushing accounted for all 7 of the Highlanders' points after the break.
Well, let's see how they score here.
Cooper and put back by Singleton. And then good defense. Ray Laird comes up with it, throws it in the backcourt. Cooper has a lane, up with the left hand, can't get it to go. Ray Laird resets. Good
Laird
there.
again. Man, he's been.
Yeah. Oh, and going to be a trip.
Good sportsmanship there by everybody.
Yeah, by Reed.
Yeah, he knew it wasn't.
One of those, not trying to do that, just down he went. And actually it was Cardwell.
Cardwell, yeah.
That committed the foul. It's his first.
That's 2 shots.
Yep, that is the 5th. Yep, that's right.
That came quick.
It surely did.
Snuck up on us here.
So again, with 5 fouls in a quarter, that will send Jeff to the line the rest of the quarter. And they could get a lot of work done here from the free throw line.
Yep.
So Anthony Fresh got that as his first score of the game. And the 1 for 3 free throw shooter is now 3 for 5. So nicely done there from the line. Good
got
work.
A nice stroke.
Yep, sure does. Just a sophomore, so long body. Good defense there.
Robertson and Cardwell have to look to score here.
They sure do. Ball to Stone. Back to Robertson. He shoots the 3. Gets it to go. Inside by Fresh. Wow.
Yeah. Please tell me you got that one on the replay.
I think I did. I hope I did.
It looked like he was just going to go lay it up, and then he just slammed
on the
it.
sidelines. That gives me a chance to see if we got that. I think we did.
Oh, you're the man there. Now watch him. He didn't look like he's just barely, and then all of a sudden he just explodes.
He's got that kind of leaping ability where it's like all of a sudden he just keeps going.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Yeah, very much.
Cooper with the runner.
Yeah.
And this Floyd team, without Conrad especially, just absolutely overmatched.
Oh, yeah. The 2 top scorers out. I mean, that's just not.
Robertson shoots it up. Good board there by Reed, though.
Yeah, sure was.
And then Floyd fouled by Ray Laird. I think that's just his first.
That puts Floyd Central in the 2 here, too.
Yep, so
wholesale.
the next one will, I believe.
Yeah,
I think that was just 4.
Yeah. Next one will.
Floyd to trigger. Does to Robertson.
That's a hold.
And a hold. Yep. So, Reed will head to the line.
Freshman versus freshman there.
83% free throw shooter. Has 2 points in the contest thus far.
Showman looks like he's got the potential to be a really good player.
Left-handed shooter. Can't get that one to go, though. Averaging 9.1, but thus far held to 2, so.
I think the physicality of Jeff kind of affects him this game.
Gets the second. And in the corner there. Back around. Rose with it.
Floyd's back. Floyd's in a man-to-man now. Oh, good backdoor.
Dumped it down. Nice cut there. Stewart just couldn't get it to go.
Stone got him. I think that's his third, too, I believe.
It is. So, Scooter Stewart, 57% free throw shooter, senior, heads to the line. Ooh, can't get that one to go.
You tell coming off his hands, he twisted it to the right, and you could see the ball turn into that way, and it went off to the right.
Ryan Floyd in the ball game for Floyd Central as Stone heads to the sideline. And neither of those made by Stewart. Floyd with it. And just couldn't get it to go, and then a foul underneath. Oh, they're going to call that one against... That was against Gil Polk, new in the ball game.
Didn't see that.
Number 3, I think, in that scrum underneath. And that sends Calvin Floyd to the free throw line. Knocks home the first. Gets him in the box score from a scoring perspective. Off iron, and McQuigg couldn't corral. Jeff does. P.J. Douglas inside. Nice job there.
That's just too easy. You got to be able to step up and stop that. Nice drive by Douglas, but you know.
Douglas with 13 thus far.
He got no help on that at all.
McQuigg throws it up, gets it to go, and the foul. Wow.
I like that call, though. I think he was moving the whole time. I think he slid in under him.
See if we can show it to you, folks.
Sure looked like
McQuigg shoots this free throw.
I think he was there just a hair late.
And McQuigg with the bucket.
There's your step in. That was a good job.
Oh, nicely done there by Stewart.
See, he didn't take it all the way. He didn't float. He pulled up, stopped on a dime, and dished it off.
From the corner, won't go. And ball knocked out of bounds. Actually, Gil Polk trying to get that board, stepped on out of his shoes.
Yeah, he did.
McQuigg tipped it, and Polk trying to chase it down.
McQuigg went right over him because he was so much bigger.
So Floyd's ball here. Gets it right into Ryan Floyd, who gets the bucket. Oh, nice flash by Douglas.
And there's Laird again. Makes another winning play. Man, I like this Laird kid.
Reed fouled. Stewart going to be whistled for that one.
Play called on Polk.
Couple of quick fouls by Polk.
That's 3 already. He's only played about 2 minutes.
Reed couldn't knock it down.
Sure looked good from here.
I believe that 83% average he came in with might be sinking quickly here. Second one goes. Polk working against a little bit of pressure here. Trap comes. Ball battered around. Ahead, Reed gets it to go.
Nice pass. Get up there and quit playing with it. He's playing too much.
Jones and tapped away by Robertson.
Make a crossover back to the middle of the court, and if you get defended, stop, bounce it up, fake the pass and bounce it off, or fake the upper pass, or bounce pass and throw it over. Just stay off the sidelines where the extra defenders are.
Stewart to trigger. Does into Cheeks, new in the ball game. Eli Cheeks. I do like the fact that Wilkerson is using every bit of his bench in this game. Even as Floyd has made a little bit of a run, and Jeff still in tough. And Cheeks took a little bit of a blow there, but totally accidental by Ryan Floyd. He was down on the ground just trying to figure out a way to get up. But, that had to hurt on the back of the leg.
And he was hustling. I mean, he got that back tip and then couldn't hang on to it. And Floyd Central's still battling now, I'll tell you. It's good to see if you're
that part you have to like.
Yeah.
And Cheeks into the scoring. The sophomore, 5'10".
Jeff keeps improving. They're going to be a bear next year.
Yep. Cheeks makes both. He was 1 of 2 coming in. And a whistle on the far sideline there. Stewart just couldn't quite come up with it. Oh, tough. Laird tipped it away, but Reed did come down with it.
Just get a good shot here at the end of the quarter.
Last 10 seconds. Reed can't get it to fall.
That was a pretty good one, too.
Douglas looking, hustle, gets it to Cheeks, and blocked, and that will bring us to the end of 3. So, at the end of the third quarter, Jeff 62, Floyd Central 35. So let's step away and hear from some of our fantastic Glycod sponsors. Fourth quarter upcoming here on Glycod.
Homeowners, I wanted to apologize because we made a billboard that said affordable monthly payments, and I didn't explain that to everybody what that meant. So now I'm going to show you guys how much of an affordable monthly payment really is. So we check this out right here. If you have a $10,000 roof project, all right, you got $10,000, okay, it is only $107 a month, okay? And let's say that you have a $15,000 roof project. We'll write it here. It is only $161 a month.
This segment of tonight's game is brought to you by Andy's Roofing in Sellersburg, the #1 shingle roofing contractor in Louisville and Southern Indiana. Andy's Roofing.
As we head to the fourth quarter here at Floyd Central High School, the Red Devils up big, 62-35 over the Highlanders. Should be noted Nathan Rushing on the bench for the Highlanders with fouls, and Brock Conrad in the trainer's room. He, no, he's back out on the bench, but he went out in the first half and had returned just for a brief moment in the third quarter. Good ball down into McQuigg, who gets it to go.
Nice pump fake.
Stewart with it. Fresh, dumps it down to Laird and back out. Gets it back for the 2.
Man, they just
nicely done.
Even the guys coming in off the bench were really good internal passing.
And that's Laird's first 2 points by my unofficial tally, but he has certainly done a lot of good hard work inside.
He's a candidate for player of the game.
McQuigg tosses it high off the glass, can't get it to go. Board there by Jones. And a travel.
Yeah, it looked like he did. Actually,
back on. I thought it was kind of funny when I could be one of the players' moms over here to my left said traveled before the ref even blew the whistle. It was one of the Jeff player moms too. So
yeah, she saw it too.
She good basketball mom there. She knows what she's looking at. Rushing back in the game and draws the foul. Couldn't get the bucket to go. Tell you what, that just about could have gone the other way.
It could have. I mean, and I really would like to see Rushing stop and lay that off. The man who had a wide open layup underneath there. But
Rushing gets that one to go. Now the starters all come back in for Jeff. I think this is one of those, okay, we're going to play this, may not play the rest of the quarter, but they're going to try to do something here and just expand this lead a little bit and show they know how to put a game away.
They'll probably stay into about the 2.5, 3 minute mark maybe. Just depends on how they do here.
Rose. It's a little screen from Douglas. Cooper dumps it back down. Douglas, pretty.
Another, yeah.
Nicely done.
I wish I'd kept assist, and I'd like to know how many they have. It's got to be at least 10 or 12. Easy.
And ball taken away. Cooper to Singleton. Back to Douglas. Oh, on the try for the alley-oop, but the foul comes. See if I captured that. I think I did.
I don't think Floyd meant the foul. He was just trying
to get out of the way. No, I don't think so either. Yeah, exactly. It wasn't a. Yeah, no, I agree with you. He was just trying to run out of the way.
Yeah.
But that sends Singleton to the line. Knocks home the first.
I think it's the first break Robertson's got all night, isn't it?
It might be. If he sat in, it was just for a short time in the first half.
He's definitely been solid tonight, no doubt.
Second wouldn't go for Singleton. Floyd to advance the ball. And a whistle. I'm trying to figure out who's trying to knock down our bleachers.
Well, they didn't stay in very long at all.
No, they didn't. I expected more than that. Rushing. 4-3, gets it.
Well, they need to get somebody down there to help Cheeks with the ball here. Stay off the sideline. There you go.
Although having Rushing out on him on ball, dangerous for Rushing with his 4 fouls. And nicely done there by Stewart inside.
He's gotten a couple here.
Senior with a heady play there.
Right there in the short corner there.
Rushing, long 3, off iron. McQuigg comes down with it. Ball squirts loose. Cheeks up with it for the Red Devils. Back out to Polk. A little give and go there with Jones. Gets it back.
Rushing definitely has the height advantage on Polk, that's for sure.
Jones. It's it to Polk. Polk. Blocked away. No. Foul. Jackson Stone. That will be 4 on him.
Now, see, on that one, it looked like he got one hand up, but he had one hand down and pushed him underneath.
Yep.
That was pretty obvious. So. And if you're Polk, you're just thankful you got a foul call because you're going up there against the big guys.
And this is Polk's first free throw of the season. First make, at least. And 50% on the year. And then Laird, no, they're going to say Calvin Floyd tied it up. But the ball will go to Floyd Central.
Tell you what, though, there's Laird in there battling. He's 6'4". Does he look 6'4" from up here? That young man has played really well. I mean, he just does a lot of good things.
Yeah, he's played well. Played a lot of linebacker as a younger player for these Red Devils on the football field.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was not. I didn't see him this year. He may have had an injury, so I didn't see him. And travel by Stone. Jones advances it quickly there.
Good hands there by
working
Polk.
against Cardwell.
He's got the count on him. He needs to move.
Oh, inside the Laird. Little reward for all that hard work. I'm going to have a lot of players to add up a score on it for Jeff. They've got just about everybody in the scoring column. Calvin Floyd took a hard hit there. A battle underneath. I think I'm going to use this brief opportunity because I'm not sure if we're going to get another break to say this segment of tonight's game is brought to you by Priority Radiology in New Albany. You deserve to know better and sooner. Priority Radiology. Just wasn't sure if we were going to catch a break or not, so I thought I might as well get that in.
Not a bad idea.
72-42. Stone with it, working against Jones. Double team. Kind of moved into it. Reed trying to get it to Jones. Cardwell up with it. And Floyd couldn't get it to go. Calvin. And the cheeks. And reset by Polk. Stewart working against McQuigg. And I don't know if that was partially blocked or just whatever it was. Good defense by McQuigg.
It was a really bad shot.
Back out, Reed for three. Can't get it to fall. Stone down with the board. Floyd couldn't get it to go there, and a foul. I think that's going to go against Gil Polk.
Yep.
So the junior, number 3, commits his third.
No, he's out. He's fouled out.
Oh, he has fouled out. I'm sorry. Well, I was not... So disqualified with 1 point. But hey, he got that bucket.
And senior Preston Whalen getting a big ovation from the Jeff fans as he comes in. And he just committed
a foul.
Not going to get there.
And that's the 5th team foul against Jeffersonville, so that sends McQuigg to the free throw line, 4 of 7 on the season thus far.
If you're Floyd Central, you look at...
And now a 50% shooter, 4 of 8.
Positives in the game. I mean, guys like McQuigg and the Floyds and guys that have come in off the bench and given them some contributions. You know, they haven't been completely outclassed.
Gets 1 of 2 there, does McQuigg. No ball tipped away. That was Ryan Floyd. And Jackson Stone gets the bucket on the other end.
Yeah, they're trying to back tip, do whatever they can.
Quickly down inside, and ball knocked away from senior Whalen. And then a wrestling match for it. If they're calling a jump ball, that's going to go the way of the Devils.
Yep.
Yep, jump ball. So ball to the team in red. Nope.
If it's a jump ball, it should be Jeff's ball.
I thought it was Jeff's ball.
Yeah, it should have been.
All right, I don't know. Well, there now. I guess it was the other way. I could have sworn that the arrow was towards Jeff.
Well, it should have been because they got the last loose ball there.
Yep. Cardwell with it, cut off. Reed. Stone trying to get inside. Floyd couldn't get it to go. Quigg, lots of opportunities.
Yeah, they have.
Whalen with another board, and then the ball tossed behind Cheeks and then tipped away. So a little sloppy here by both teams with 2:22 left. Stewart, crowd wanted him to take that three, but he knew better than to try. Trying to get that ball into Whalen, couldn't make it happen. Reed splits the defense, gets it to go up and in.
Yeah, it's gotten a little haggard here late, but.
And a timeout comes from the Jeffersonville Red Devils. So sure enough, we do get the opportunity to take a break. Come on back, more fourth quarter upcoming here on Glycod.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A community supporter of our local high school athletics, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. It's a level of care you won't find anywhere else. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com for more information. Priority Radiology, you have a choice.
You're watching Interstate Battery Southern Indiana High School Basketball from Glycod.
Oh, yeah, Graham. 72-47 with 2:01 remaining here in the fourth. It's been all Jeffersonville, really, from the opening tip. Great defense by the Red Devils, especially on the interior, stifling the Floyd offense. And then a takedown there, but and then a kick. Kick's too easy. Whalen, I think the crowd really wants Whalen to have the opportunity to get a bucket here. We also have a player on the floor, number 33, that unfortunately is not on the roster as printed at Floyd Central, and even one of the Jeff managers back here couldn't help us with who it is. So he is number 33 with the ball now. That's all we know. Cheeks gets it to Stewart, 1:25 left.
Another good pass.
And underneath, Cheeks with it. So Eli Cheeks with 4 in the ball game. McQuigg takes it in, splits the defenders, can't get it to go though. And Stewart up with the board, but then Reed picks it back up. Good interior passing there. McQuigg gets it to go. Rutherford with it. And back to number 33. 30 seconds left.
They got it to him. What's he going to do?
Oh, couldn't get it to go. The Jeff crowd would have erupted had that gone in for certain.
A lot of anticipation for nothing.
Cardwell can't get that to go. Board down to the Red Devils, and Coach Wilkerson, calling off the Devils, and that will be our final, 74-49, and that does it. So our final, it's all Jeffersonville tonight from Floyd Central, 74-49. Stay tuned. We will get you the post-game show with all the stats and the ticker running here on Glycod.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A community supporter of our local high school athletics, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. It's a level of care you won't find anywhere else. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com for more information. Priority Radiology, you have a choice.
At German American Bank, our communities matter. You can support your community school with a German American School Spirit check card. With each purchase you make, we will donate 2 cents to your participating school of choice. Filling up your tank, buying groceries? Simply use your check card to show your support. Stop in your local German American Bank office, open a checking account, and request your free School Spirit check card. Visit GermanAmerican.com for a list of participating schools. German American Bank, member FDIC.
You're busy, always on the go, and when your car needs repaired, you need it done right. At Call's Body Shop, you can make an estimate appointment to better serve you. Just call 812-949-5245 and schedule a time that fits your schedule. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and are family owned and operated. They've been serving Southern Indiana since 1954 at 2801 Mount Tabor Road in New Albany. It's your car, and you have a choice on your repair. Call's Body Shop. Can they fix it? Yes, they can.
Vaccines help fight infections. When your child gets vaccinated, their immune system will remember the vaccine and attack the germ if it ever invades their body. Physicians suggest following the recommended vaccination schedule to provide your child with the best protection against serious diseases. The Clark County Health Department reminds you to stay up to date on your vaccines. For more information, please visit clarkhealth.net. Clark County Health Department. Prevent, promote, protect.
What makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
I'm your cat. And ever since you brought me home that day, I've been plotting to destroy you. This is 1 billion years of tiger DNA just ready to pounce. And if you got the wrong home insurance coverage, you could be coughing up the cash for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem, like meow.
Contact Floyd's Knobs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent Packy Page for a quote today.
Tonight's post-game recap is brought to you by Jim Butner Auto in Clarksville, home of the best pre-owned car, truck, and SUV prices and selection in Southern Indiana. Jim Butner Auto, striving to keep you driving.
74-49 our final from here at Floyd Central High School. Dr. Todd Carter, Jeff Cooper on the call with you. Will Harper running our camera tonight. Our executive producer, the esteemed Steve Bird. I wanted to just remind you that our ticker is brought to you by Clark County Health Department. Are you up to date on your immunizations? For scheduling and more information, contact them at 812-282-7521. And
whoa,
Jeff, as you look, go back over this game, any particular thoughts stand out for you?
Jeff just played outstanding on both ends of the floor. Defensively, they were very strong. Offensively, I was very impressed with how they, of course, you heard me all night, but I'm very impressed on how they moved the basketball.
And I can't tell if we're back or not. Hold on. One, two. Yep, we are back. We are on. Okay. That's good. So we've got audio, and we'll try to get you some video back here, folks. Sorry about that, as we were trying to get things wrapped up. I'll cut back to it. There we go. We were unplugged there for a moment, and we managed to get it back, luckily. Sorry about that, folks. So let's take a break. With that, on that, let's take a quick break, and we will come back and we'll get make sure and get our all of our stats up for you here on Glycod.
What makes a credit union different or better? As a full-service credit union for the communities we serve, Centra offers competitive rates, online convenience, and a solid network of branches and ATMs. But we think we offer something more.
They looked at me as a person, not a number.
I would say it's always been a good, personable experience, whether it's over the phone or actually at a Centra location.
And we don't just listen to our members. We deliver new services, better rates, and lower fees. Visit Centra.org to learn more.
A proud supporter of the Providence Pioneers and Southern Indiana High School athletics, Mack Construction is a second-generation company that provides quality workmanship in heavy civil construction, asphalt, and streetscape while maintaining focus on worksite safety and productivity. Put Mack Construction's nearly 40 years of award-winning service to work for your project. For more information, visit mackconstruction.com. Mack Construction. Experience. Reputation. Solutions.
Dr. Carter's office, Annette speaking. How may I help you?
Whether you're a new or long-time patient, you know that when you call Dr. Todd Carter, you'll be treated like family. For over 25 years, Dr. Carter's been providing quality dentistry for patients throughout Southern Indiana, from regular dental exams and cleaning to restorative and cosmetic procedures. Let their dedicated and established team take care of your family today. Call Dr. Todd Carter at 812-944-5155 or visit drtoddcarter.com.
One fell swoop, one innocent city will be left with one burning question.
Where's Cobra Kai? What? No.
When you need to be there, you need an Interstate, the car battery auto techs prefer.
Come by Interstate Batteries, 1510 Production Road, Jeffersonville.
We've always gone to Skyline. As soon as we get there, the girls run to make sure that we can get the counter. It's kind of neat for the kids to sit there and watch their food being made.
It's like right in front of you, showing kind of like how it's actually done. It's awesome because it's a Skyline thing.
Very, very, very awesome.
Where else can you go and play and entertain yourself and eat, you know?
Nobody has a counter like Skyline. It's just the best.
You're watching Interstate Battery Southern Indiana High School Basketball from Glycod.
We will try to have no more unplugged incidents for you here in the post-game show where the Jeff Red Devils triumph over the Floyd Central Highlanders in this one, 74-49. And it's time to look at our German American Bank final statistics. And for those, we're going to turn it over to Jeff Cooper.
Hey,
Jeff?
Okay. Well, you're going to win a lot of games shooting 60% from the floor, and that's exactly what Jeff did, 29 out of 48. They didn't take a three the second half, so they were 5 of 10 from the first half, so that's what they had. They were 12 out of 17 from the stripe, 71%, 31 rebounds, and 15 turnovers. And a lot of those turnovers for both teams actually came really late there.
Yeah.
Okay, we talked about in the pregame how Floyd Central needed to shoot at least 50%. Well, they didn't. They were 17 out of 53 for 32%. They were 5 out of 18 beyond the arc, 28%. 10 out of 19 for 53% from the line. So they just, unfortunately, tough night to not have a good shooting night. They had 29 rebounds and 15 turnovers as well.
All right, those are your team statistics. Now let's see if we can walk you through the scoring. First for Floyd Central, they were led by Nate Rushing and his 17 points. Carter McQuigg and Tristan Robertson both contributed 8, as did Landon Reed. Had 8 as well. 3 from Austin Cardwell, 2 apiece from Ryan Floyd and Jackson Stone. Calvin Floyd with a made free throw as well rounds out the scoring for the Highlanders, who dropped to 4 and 8. For the Red Devils, who improve to 8 and 6, they were led by P.J. Douglas and his 17 points. Michael Cooper right behind with 16. 11 from Trey Singleton. And we got a lot of scorers here, folks, so I'm trying to work my way through them. 6 from Sean Boyd, 5 from Jeremy Rose, 4 each from Rajon Laird, from Anthony Fresh and Eli Cheeks, 3 from Scooter Stewart. No, excuse me, I'm sorry. That's 4, actually, from Scooter Stewart. Want to credit him with all he has deserved. And Gil Polk fouled out with a 1 made free throw. That rounds out the scoring from the Red Devils. So our final again, Jeff 74, Floyd 49. And we will step aside and come back for our most outstanding players of the game. Stay tuned for that, and we will be back with it shortly here on Glycod.
You never know who you're going to run into at a Skyline. I moved to Cincinnati, and I was playing in bands. I met Michael, and we've been playing and writing music ever since. We live 300 feet from a Skyline, and we go there constantly.
And I'm sure there have been multiple times where we've gone before a show and then after the show. Any time for us is Skyline time.
It has a feeling kind of like those mom and pop diners, also like a deep charm for me.
It's just good hangs there at Skyline.
Homeowners, I wanted to apologize because we made a billboard that said affordable monthly payments, and I didn't explain that to everybody what that meant. So now I'm going to show you guys how much of affordable monthly payment really is. So we check this out right here. If you have a $10,000 roof project, all right, you got $10,000, okay, it is only $107 a month, okay? And let's say that you have a $15,000 roof project. We'll write it here. It is only $161 a month.
This is what excellence in construction looks like. It's a startup company that launched in 1980 under the leadership of a husband and wife team who had a vision for growing something great, the American dream. It's 2 sons who have worked hard and earned the opportunity to carry on the legacy from the ground up. It's nearly 300 employees with common culture and commitment to construction. Some of the region's most visible and ambitious projects with the same heart, passion, and drive. It's our experience, our innovation, our reputation, and core values that set us apart. Mack Construction. This is what excellence looks like.
With cardiac emergencies happening more often than ever, the Clark County Health Department offers Pulse Point. It's a set of 911 connected apps that empower everyday citizen responders to provide life-saving assistance, as well as locations of nearby AED equipment. If you've been trained in CPR, you can download the app at pulsepoint.org, Google Play, or the App Store. Get the app, save a life. A message from the Clark County Health Department.
I'm a tailgater tailgating to get to my tailgate. I can't go anywhere. But you're so busy watching me tailgate that you don't see the one in front of you. And your cut rate car insurance, it might not pay for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem. Like me.
Contact Floyd Snobs and Jeffersonville Allstate agent, Hackey Page, today.
When it comes to medical imaging, you have a choice. Choose Priority Radiology in New Albany for convenient quality services like CT, MRI, X-ray, ultrasound, mammography, and more. A community supporter of our local high school athletics, Priority Radiology is devoted to making sure you're informed and comfortable every step of the way. It's a level of care you won't find anywhere else. Tell your doctor or provider that you choose Priority Radiology when outpatient imaging is needed. Visit PriorityRadiology.com for more information. Priority Radiology. You have a choice.
You're watching Interstate Battery Southern Indiana High School Basketball from Glycod.
Back here at Floyd Central High School as we are wrapping things up in this HHC conference game where the Jeffersonville Red Devils came out on top over the Floyd Central Highlanders 74-49. Dr. Todd Carter, Jeff Cooper on the call for you tonight. And it's time for Most Outstanding Players. Tonight's Most Outstanding Players presented by Skyline Chili. Visit them at 3505 Grant Line Road in New Albany. It's Skyline time. For those, let's turn it over to Jeff Cooper.
Thank you, Todd. This is not a traditional pick for a player of the game, but for Jeffersonville, I mean, you could have picked Cooper, you could have picked Singleton, Douglas. All three of those guys played really well. But the guy that caught my eye all night was Ray Laird. And he's my choice for player of the game. He got rebounds on both ends of the court. He scored a couple buckets, made hustle plays, made defensive plays, got assists. I mean, he was just all over the place. I thought he played extremely well tonight, and he could be a key cog for the Devils going forward.
Absolutely.
Floyd Central had a tough night, but I'm going to go with Tristan Robertson. Tristan played most of the game. I think they took him out late and he handled the ball, made some threes, didn't turn the ball over too many times against the pressure, and were very solid all night. And my choice for Floyd Central is Tristan Robertson.
Well, and you did make a comment late when he came out of the game, just saying, I think that's the first he's been out of the game all night.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of a time he was out. So, Rajon Laird and Tristan Robertson are Skyline Chili Most Outstanding Players of the Game for the night. Let's talk about upcoming schedule. And our upcoming schedule on Glycod brought to you by Clark County Youth Shelter and Family Services, serving youth and families in a safe and caring environment. And coming up next week on Thursday, January 18th at 7:30, I will be with Coach Mark Evans at Sacred Heart for the Bedford North Lawrence Stars, coming down from Bedford to take on Sacred Heart in that one. Bedford North Lawrence, the defending 4A Indiana State champs against the three-time Kentucky State champs, Sacred Heart. Now, I will say Bedford North Lawrence, I know they've got a Chloe Spreen, who is definitely a Ms. Basketball candidate, but they are very young, so they've lost a few this year. And then on Friday, go ahead.
Well, the Sacred Heart has Zakiah Johnson, who's being looked at by every D1 school, including UConn.
Yep.
And their Sacred Heart has not lost a game in Kentucky, and there are
their only 4 losses were all in tournaments.
All in the tournaments, and they've played anybody and everybody in the state, and they've won most of their games, even against the really good teams, by double digits.
Yeah, they're very, very good. But so Thursday night, B&L Stars at Sacred Heart. On Friday, January 19th, we've got a pair of double headers for you at 6 p.m. North Oldham at Oldham County and Fairdale at PRP. Girls start at 6, boys to follow, give or take 7:30. And then Ballard at Eastern, 7:30. And Jeff, you're on that one, correct?
I think I'm producing, but I'm not.
You're
I'm
producing.
Not going to be on
Well,
air.
I was just going to ask you though about Ballard and Eastern. What do you know about those teams?
Ballard struggled this year. They've got a losing record. Cal beat them by about 15 in the first round of the LIT. They lost a lot from last year, and this is a program that's not used to that. I mean, Ballard never. They don't rebuild; they reload.
Right.
And so they're struggling a little bit. I expect them to come on here in the second half of the season. Eastern is a very solid team. They played Trinity real tough the other night to a 12-point game. They're a team that can make some noise late if if they get the right draw.
All right, so that's at Ballard at Eastern game at 7:30, and then our Southern Indiana game next Friday is New Albany, the New Albany Bulldogs at the Silver Creek Dragons. I will be on the call with that one with Coach Andrew Grant. So we will be there for the Dragons and the Bulldogs. Well, that's going to about wrap it up from here at Floyd Central High School. Jeff, any other thoughts, mainly, especially about these Red Devils moving forward? Tough team.
Yeah, they're going to be tough, and tonight wasn't really the night to sharpen their teeth on closing a game out, but they didn't need to. They played really well, like I said, on both ends. They passed the ball well. They defended well. They're physical. They shot the ball well. Obviously, they were 50 from 3 and 60 from 2 overall. So, this is a team that can definitely make some noise. Floyd Central, it's kind of tough to judge them tonight. Once Conrad got hurt, it kind of really hurt them. And then their rushing got in foul trouble. And then they had a little bit of a hard time scoring, but they still found a way to put some points up there late and didn't quit all night.
Right.
So, that says something for them. And moving forward, they just have to use this experience to improve and try to get back on the right track next week.
All right. Well, that's going to wrap it up from here at Floyd Central High School, where, again, our final score, Jeff 74, Floyd 49. Want to thank Floyd Central Athletic Director Jeff Sequeira for having us out tonight and all of the help he's provided for us. Want to say also a thank you to Will Harper, our camera operator this evening, and to executive producer Steve Bird. For analyst Jeff Cooper, I'm Dr. Todd Carter signing off, saying good night, God bless, and we'll catch you next time on Glycod.
From Glycod, this has been Interstate Battery Southern Indiana High School Basketball. Interstate Batteries, outrageously dependable since 1952. Tonight's game was brought to you by Jim Butner Auto Group, Southern Indiana's top choice for buying a pre-owned vehicle. Mack Construction, experience, reputation, solutions. Allstate Insurance Agent Packy Page, he puts you in good hands. Clark County Health Department, prevent, promote, protect. Centra Credit Union, centered around you. State Farm Insurance Agent Theresa Lamb, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Priority Radiology in New Albany, you have a choice. By German American Bank, Skyline Chili, Clark County Youth Services, Northside Security, and Call's Body Shop.
Visit our website, glicod.com, Facebook and Twitter @Glycod. We thank you for tuning into this live sports presentation from Glycod.